From the AnimeUSA, the money and soul possibility control is AnimeUSA. In the AnimeUSA, the Japanese government was rescued from the brink of financial collapse by the Sovereign Wealth Fund. For its citizens, however, life was not improved, and unemployment, crime, suicide, and despair are rampant. Q is what's known as an asset. People in the financial district battle for control of assets, money, and power. Q is considered the most powerful and feared asset who eats money. Literally. Okay, next up. Representing Psychic Tandem Battle Pass J as Jung-Wei from Dynasty Warriors 7. Dynasty Warriors 7 is a beat-em-up video game and the 7th official installment of the Dynasty Warriors series. Jung-Wei is the son of a reputed general who excels in martial arts and scholarly studies. Alright, continuing our video game theme, please welcome Val Nika as Jenna from the Golden Sun series. She is featured in all 3 Golden Sun games, her main part being in the second game, Golden Sun: The Lost Age. While she is the conventional damsel in distress, she is a mage who has the main element of fire at her disposal. Alright, next up we have Dust Bunny as Royal Milk Tea from Astronuji Art Book by Sakuzo. The art style actually shares a design look from both modern-day Lolita and revolutionary French style. The frills and corset work of the French style is actually balanced with the unique and delicate look of the Lolita street style. Also representing a Sakuzo artwork is Kitsune Baby as Fruits, Parfum de la Fascination. Now, real quick, Lolita is a fashion subculture originating in Japan that is based on Victorian-era clothing as well as costumes from the Rococo period. But the style has expanded greatly beyond these two. Back to the Vidya. Please welcome Pan as Princess Garnet, aka Dagger from Final Fantasy IX. A beautiful young woman, Garnet is well-spoken and highly educated, but also possessed of a strong will and a stubborn streak. However, due to her sheltered upbringing as the only heir to the royal throne, she is also shy and quite naive. At the age of 15, Garnet escapes the confines of the royal palace and assumes the alias of Dagger to try and keep a low profile among the commoners. Back to the anime. A lot of you might be familiar with this next one. Welcome, Luna Reddick as Misty from Pokemon! Now, Misty's title is the Tomboyish Mermaid. She is constantly looking for ways to improve her technique, and as a swimmer herself, she trains at the Sea Foam Islands. As she becomes a stronger trainer, she becomes the only one in her town who can defeat the trainers at Cerulean's Cape. We are actually blazing through this. Next up is Lunatic Cosplay as Inori Yuzuriha from the anime Guilty Crown! Inori is the lead singer for Egoist, and she first encounters series protagonist Shu Oma while visiting one of his favorite places on the way home from school. Inori is a singer who has taken the internet world by storm and is also a member of Funeral Parlor, a resistance group that aims to liberate Japan from the tyranny of the GHQ.
Let's fly away.
So yeah, it seems we have to shuffle things out of order here because we have a very special guest. This next one, please welcome Lady Gaga in Space, aka Cheryl Gnome from Macross Frontier, as cosplayed by Ambrosia. Cheryl is the latest songstress in the long-running and critically acclaimed series Macross, and in this installment, Macross Frontier, it marked the 25th anniversary of the series' first inception, and pays tribute to many of the previous series in various ways. Known as as the Galactic Fairy, she is famous at all corners of the space colonies for her beautiful voice and outrageous performances. So we now have a special walk coming up. If we can turn down the music just a teeny bit. So apparently, this next one is going to be very familiar to you guys. Yeah, let's definitely turn that a little bit more. Thank you. This is where I get to do my Kylie Bear impression.
Deep within the forests of feudal-era Japan comes the half-dog, half-demon known as InuYasha. With his faithful friend, Kagome Higurashi?
Whoa, hey, InuYasha, yo. What are you doing, bro? You really being that mean to Kagome? You know, InuYasha, if you don't watch yourself, Kagome will have no choice but to sit you. Now, are you going to be a good boy and behave, InuYasha? Oh, look at that true love. I think, you know, frankly, I think I know why InuYasha was in such a hurry. Apparently there's ramen in the back waiting for our participants. Let's give it up for InuYasha and Kagome! As interpreted by Cody Nakamura and Marie Josie. And believe it or not, I think that brings us to the end of our lineup. So during this time, we're actually going to have a little bit of judge deliberation. This is also the part where I totally stall. So real quick, how'd you guys like the fashion show so far? Wait, I didn't really hear that because I see a lot of faces. There should be a lot of noise. Are you guys enjoying the fashion show so far? Nice. So in the meantime, the judges will be deliberating. I had actually prepared a quick vocal set because, as I mentioned, one of the main hats that I wear is as a vocalist. In 2010. I was the first male winner of the AX Idol singing competition out at Anime Expo in Los Angeles, California. I also have, frankly, been very grateful to be able to work with the convention circuit to build up a resume that has actually gotten me so far as to be a semi-finalist in a Broadway talent search back home in New York, semi-finalist for Next Broadway Star. So, cosplay represents a lot of things to a lot of people. For me, it represents not just an opportunity to bring out the essence of a character, but also to do something that I love dearly, which is to perform. So give me like 10 seconds, because I've been motor mouthing nonstop, and I haven't even had a sip of water. You can feel free to chant chug, I really don't care. Gotta leave some for later. Whew. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I didn't get to warm up, and we've just been going nonstop since we got here. Now, real quick, I will be at T-Mode next weekend as one of the cosplay guests. T-Mode will also feature wonderful guests such as Daryl Gilbo, who you may know as Mikado Ryugamine from the English dub of Durarara. And Brad Swale, who you might know as Light Yagami from Death Note. It's going to be a ton of other cosplay guests, musicians. It's going to be a great show. They have a booth over by here, so I'm going to go by there, hopefully a little bit more fueled up and ready to give you a few more songs.